Alright, looks like we are ready to transit. Marine 1 should be fueled up now, so I'm just going to go and fetch the President there. Alright, hello there, sir. Hello. We're ready to transport now Marine 1. Estimate of about 30-minute flight time down to Tokyo, and then we'll load you aboard Air Force 1. Is there anything you need or anything I can do for you? Okay, perfect. Alright, if you want to follow me out there, and we'll head over to Marine 1. There we go, got their bags. Perfect. So, First Lady and President, there you go, sir. There we go. So both of them going to load into Marine 1 there with their baggage, their personal baggage there on them. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Right. We've rounded up all the Secret Service personnel. We have Marines ready. Okay. Perfect. Right. We're going to load in and board behind them. Just take our seats here at the front. Okay. Right. So President, First Lady in the back there. We've got Secret Service here. Marines just shutting the door there, and looks like we are ready to take off. Nice and cramped here at the front, isn't it? Shoulder to shoulder. All right, so we've now got a roughly 30 minutes. Wind, we could have a bit of wind on the way, but yeah, roughly 30-minute flight down to Tokyo, in which we'll then transition over to Air Force 1 for the trip down to Cyprus. There we've got the second Marine 1 just flying up there behind us. Acting as a bit of a support role in this transit, and then essentially we'll be flying through the valley there. It's a lovely, lovely trip though, honestly. Beautiful views down here in Tokyo. So we'll be reaching the international airport soon, and from there we can load up onto Air Force 1 and ready for a big flight down south. Okay, looks like Tokyo Air Traffic Control is holding all traffic at the moment, so it looks like we're ready to come in there. First Lady talking about Wordle. Look at this, passing over the river now. And it's quite a foggy day. Can't actually see the airport. Usually you would be able to see the international airport over there right on the coast. But yeah, quite a bit of low-hanging fog. Or maybe it's haze, I'm not too sure. But yeah, just coming into view now is the Tokyo International Airport. You can kind of see some of the stands over there. So we're going to land, and I think we've got Air Force 1 parked at the cargo terminal, which is quite far enough away from all the passenger aircraft. We've got the area secured and whatnot. Got our own Secret Service personnel down there as well already. Lovely view over Tokyo Airport this morning here. Quite busy as well. Over there, Air Force 1 part in the cargo bay right over there. So it looks like we're going to land here. We've already got a small transit, even though we're only going to be driving a few hundred meters down there. All the security we can get. So we've got a bus there, which the President will load into, and a couple of, I believe those are airport police vehicles. Looks like we touched down, just bring it to a stop there, and yeah, that is the rotors turning off. All right, thank you. Door is open. Right, let's just go and stand here. President and First Lady, they're able to head off there. All right, welcome off there, welcome off. We've got the personal luggage with them. President just following as well there. All right, welcome, sir, welcome. All right, let's walk them down over to the bus here. We've got some airport security or airport police and Secret Service here to accompany. Good day there, good day. All right, let's take our seats over here, just beside the President there. All right, kind of a couple people standing as well, a couple people sitting down. We've got plenty of room here on the bus. We've got two F-22s, which will be accompanying Air Force 1 just parked there, and I guess doing their final preparations before they get ready to take off as well. And just pulling up to Air Force 1 here. All right, let's go and open these doors up there. There you go, Mr. President. All right, and off you go. There you go, there you go. Right. Perfect. We've got some staff there from Air Force 1, some Marines as well, saluting the President and First Lady as they head upstairs. Right, we'll just go and follow them up. Thank you, thank you. And take our seats on board for ready for takeoff there. It looks like we should be ready to set off pretty shortly. We're not going to be flying with many passengers on board. We usually do have a lot of press, White House staff as well on board, but it's quite a small group that are traveling with us today. So President and First Lady, they're going to take their seats. Okay, there we go. Where's the President currently seated? We've lost him. Where is he on board currently? I'm not too sure, to be honest. Maybe he could have gone to his room at the front, to be honest. That's fine. That's fine. All right, we'll take our seats here on the side there and get ready for departure. Should be a pretty quick turnaround here. Don't want to keep the President waiting for too long, and we have a pretty, well, he has a pretty tight agenda for today. So yeah, looks like we're ready for pushback. Perfect. Got the tug hooked up there on the front, and looks like we're moving. We've got some service vehicles accompanying us down. Looks like we're going to be taking off on this suspended runway. It's an impressive airport, again, very impressive. And it does look like, yeah, you can see the two F-22s there in the background preparing to take off after us, and they'll be escorting. You can see the lights on the two F-22s over there. I presume they'll be using a different runway for us, and then essentially just rendezvous with us once we're in the air. But yeah, it looks like they're preparing for takeoff as well there. All right, looks like all three aircrafts have been issued clearance for takeoff, so we're just now rolling onto the runway. Both F-22s are making their way up into the skies as well, and will rendezvous with us in a couple of minutes. All right, there we go. And we have takeoff. Beautiful. Look at that view. Not too bad. Not too bad, honestly. It's a crazy airport, though. Takeoff from a literal island is kind of wild, but there we go. Look at that. We can see the two F-22s there. They're just catching up to us now after their takeoff on the other runways. So that's a nice view, though. I'm just going to go and talk to the president real quick. Hi there, sir. Sorry, don't mean to be interrupting. Just want to quickly go over some of the schedules for this afternoon's rally, if that's all right with you. Basically, just wanted to let you know, once we land at the airport, we'll have a limousine there to collect you. What's this? Pilots just come on the radio asking cabin staff to come to the flight deck for an urgent announcement. I can get you some water if that's all right. Okay. Right, well, just let me know if there's anything I can organize or get for you. We've got a few hours, so yeah, if there's anything you'd like to request, I'm sure we can get stuff organized in time. Cool. All right, let me get some water for you, ma'am, of course. Excuse me there, excuse me. Let's just head to the kitchen in the back, grab some water for the first lady there. Pilots send their message up again. I'm going to head up to the flight deck. I'm curious to see what's going on here. We've got another emergency message here. All right. Hi there, sir. Is there anything we can do? Anything we can help you with? We've had a right engine failure, running on 3 engines. Jeez. Okay. All right. That's fine. Where's our nearest airport we can divert to? Because I think we're still a few hours out from Cyprus. I mean, we've got 4 engines, so running on 3 should be fine. Nearest is Rockford, 1.5 hours away. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You're the pilot. Of course, it's your decision. But yeah, I mean, let's go for it then. Let's go for it. We can rearrange the plans. I'm going to get on the phone. I'll organize transport there for the president. But yeah, if you need to put that on the plane in Rockford, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get something organized. Hi there. Sorry to bother you again. Do apologize. But it looks like we've had an engine failure. Now, there's nothing to be concerned about. Nothing to be concerned about, but we are going to have to relocate. It looks like we're going to plan for an emergency landing near Rockford, Greater Rockford. Not sure if you've heard of it, but yeah, it's unfortunately not Cyprus. We're going to have to relocate and get some transport down there for you, but we'll get everything organized. Yeah, no, of course. We're still running on 3 engines, so I think we should be all right. Again, I'm not a pilot. I'm just relaying the message to you. But no, I can assure you, we're fine. Running on 3 engines, and yeah, we're planning to land prematurely in Greater Rockford. All right, so we're going to organize transport for you, make sure you're safe and everything. If you need anything, let me know. But just for the moment, I recommend you stay seated, seatbelt on, etc. I'm just going to be down in the corridor. Okay, so if you need anything, let me know. Can we get on the phone? We need transport down there for the president as soon as we land, and we'll need emergency service vehicles, but that's going to be organized by air traffic control, so that's not something we're concerned with. But yeah, we need transport, and then we need somewhere to take the president to by Greater Rockford. I'm not sure we're going to be able to shuttle him from Greater Rockford to Cyprus for the event, for the rally. I think we're going to have to cancel that, but we just need some sort of transport that we can get the president off and located to a safe location. Greater Rockford Airport has just been closed for general traffic as our Mayday has been sent up. All right. Okay, so looks like a lot of communications going on at the moment here. We've got airport police organizing, we've got ATC organizing, ground crew and emergency services to meet us there. And looks like we're planning to land 25 left at Greater Rockford. Yo, I don't know if that's just me, but I'm seeing smoke through that small window over there, I can see some smoke. We got lights flickering here. I don't know what's just happened, but in the space of a few moments, things have started to escalate. I can see smoke coming out from the right. It must be the right engine. But yeah, it looks like they're still communicating. There we go. We can finally see Greater Rockford. We've got land down below there. Fields, not exactly an airport, but I mean, we're close enough. Looks like we're circling around, or I guess lining up for an approach there, but that's definitely the Greater Rockford coastline over there. So I'm not sure what's happened, but something's happened to the right engine. We haven't heard anything from the pilot, the cockpit so far, but I presume they're working to either rectify this issue or just get the plane on this ground at this point. Yep. Okay, so looking on the outside, we've got both of the right engines are out. I'm genuinely impressed the plane can fly that list. Genuinely impressed. I don't know how that works, but yeah, plane's still flying. We've got both the fighter jets alongside us here, and it looks like we're trying for an approach there. First message we've heard from the cockpit in a while, preparing the cabin for an emergency landing in 10 minutes. Right, so it looks like we're lining up for an approach here. Obviously can't be, like, they're able to fly the plane enough, like, we're not ditching it, but yeah, I guess they are just trying to get this thing down as quickly as possible. Right, both right engines on fire. Landing gear is down. Lining up for the runway here. My gosh. Okay. Right, we are on final at the moment. 25 left. There's a lot of communication for organizing ground transit. Still trying to find emergency vehicles and vehicles to get us, well, off this plane, I guess, once we are down. But I can definitely see land. We're a lot closer now. Plane's barely able to keep altitude, actually. Look at this. Having to counteract that so much. All right, I see emergency service vehicles. We are leaning so much to the left here. I'd actually be worried for the wing strike, but we are down. Yeah, back wheels down, front wheels down. I can hear the smoke there. Jeez, ground crew are awaiting us. I can hear sirens from the fire engine. So it looks like we're down. Engine's still on smoke, on fire, I'd presume? I mean, it must be on fire for it still to be smoking that much, but yeah, looks like we're coming to a stop here. All right, we're going to just stop on the runway there and we'll get everyone off. All right, let's go. Mr. President, Vice President. All right, let's go. We're going to just use the internal stairs here. You can just follow me. There we go. All right, down through here. Keep it going. All right, let's all evacuate. Fire engines outside. Can we get it opened? Yep, all right. Nice, down single file down the stairs. We've got everyone lined up. All right, keep it going. Right, jeez. Let's get off there, greeted by ground crew. Jeez, okay, looks like they've already put out the fire there, but, right, have we got transit? Can we get that bus over here? Right, let's just stay here, right. If you can follow us inside the bus, I'm not entirely sure where we're going. We're trying to arrange Marine 1 to come and meet us down here so we can get transport. Let's just go and close the doors there. We're just going to stand here as well there. Okay, right, let's get moving. Get off the tarmac here. But yeah, Air Force 1 there, just sitting there. It looks like they've managed to put out the engine fires, but my gosh, both of the right engines were engulfed in. I couldn't see the flames, but I could see the smoke. There was a lot of smoke here. Jeez. So, right, now we're heading back here. All right, passing the passenger terminals there. Oh, look at that. The jet's parked up as well. And yes, we have got one Marine 1 helicopter parked up here. That'll have to do. We can get everyone on board. I think how many people we've got here? Yeah, no, we should be able to fit everyone on board. That's fine. Right, let me go and open up the doors here there. Right. And make sure that's actually properly stopped there. All right. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President. Right, let's get you both off there and onto Marine 1. There you go, sir. Right, thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure they're both on. I think everyone's just shaken, but glad to be safe there. All right. And we've already been given permission to take off, so that's fine. Right, let me go and find my seats here, and let's get ready to take off. Engines are starting up there, and it looks like we are getting ready to go. My gosh. All right. Well, that was a quick turnaround. I'm impressed by how quick we managed to get services down here. I didn't think we'd have a helicopter down here in time to be able to transport the president away, but we did, and thank goodness for that. believe we're heading down to the resort. We've got essentially a private resort up in the hilltop, so we'll take the president over there. That's most likely the safest place for now.